In your area, how many different species of plants and animals do you think there are? Well, today, we're going to be finding as many as we can. All you're going to need for this activity is your journal or another piece of paper and something to draw or paint with. Start by drawing a line down the center of your page. Once you've drawn that line, you can divide it in half like this, and then do it again on each side of the line. You should end up with a piece of paper that looks something like this, some boxes that you can use to draw in. In the next 30 minutes, I want you to walk around outside and see how many different species you can count. When we talk about different species, we're talking about different kinds of plants and animals. So if you found 16 ants, you would draw one ant in one of the boxes. We want to save our different boxes for different kinds of species. When there's lots of different kinds of species in an area, scientists call that biodiversity. And it's good to have a lot of biodiversity, because when you have that, that means that more species can come in. If there's a lot of different kinds of plants, then that's more options for animals that eat plants. Maybe certain animals prefer certain kinds of plants, and so if they move to an area that has a lot of those plants, then they're able to better survive. An ecosystem is an environment with a lot of different species that depend on one another. If you removed one species from an ecosystem, that would change the whole ecosystem. It might take away one species' food. As you're doing this activity, think about what you found and what you would like to find. Even if you didn't find the animal you were looking for, I'm sure you found a lot of really cool things. Maybe think about the kinds of things that you found and didn't find. Maybe you wanted to find a raccoon, but they don't usually come out during the day. Or maybe you wanted to find an animal that doesn't live in this environment. And that's okay too. Everything on Earth likes to live in an environment that is suited for it. Places where it has food to eat, and water to drink, and a safe place to live. Some animals have adapted for warm climates. Others have adapted for cold climates. Fish and other things that live in the water may need fresh water or salt water, depending on what kind of animal it is. I hope you had fun with this activity, and I hope you found something interesting outside. I really love to explore the outdoors and find what different things live here. It's really surprising how many different species you can really find in a place. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next lesson.